We are taking on the biggest and the most exciting adventures we have ever done, like racing in the Baja 1000. We have bought a new boat and we are going to be sailing in Antarctica. We have had so much going on in the background. We've got a lot to catch you up on, and we will just dive right in and start with where we are.
Yeah, we're in the city. Clearly you can hear the helicopter. This is Nikki's cousin's house, Matt.
Yeah, there's a solid 3.
Yeah. I heard that.
You can just, it's like, I win!
And he's acting as our shipping address, which he has over the years. He's always received so many of our packages. Anyway, we're bouncing between the suburbs down here and going up into the mountains, which you can actually see over there. And we've been testing all of our systems on the van because we are preparing to go deep into the Baja. And we want to make sure that everything works in the van. I think we've gotten to a point where we can call this van finished for now.
Or home.
Home, yeah, it's definitely our home. And we've made a couple big upgrades. I'll start with the first. The biggest change since we first introduced you to the van and the upgrades that we were doing is we now have 3 2,000 watt batteries. We got 1 main inverter system and then 2 extra batteries. And we did that because the first morning we were out camping here and it got really, really cold and we were running things a lot more than what we expected. And then we quickly realized 2,000 watts is not enough because we woke up in the morning, the battery was completely flat. We couldn't make coffee. Yeah, that's just not gonna fly in this household.
Nope.
You wake up in the morning, you don't make coffee. So we instantly packed everything up, drove back down, made coffee here at his house and ordered 2 more batteries. And these have been working great. The only downside is we ordered a alternator charger, which is really easy to connect, and these 2 extra batteries at the same time. One thing they don't tell you is you can't connect 2 batteries and an alternator charger. I was so frustrated with them, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It is what it is. There's a couple things inside too, I'll show you.
Which basically means you can only charge.
Yeah, I can charge the main battery and the 1 extra battery. And then I had to disconnect the 1 battery. Yeah.
Just got to do a lot of connecting and disconnecting.
Yeah, which is not really convenient when you're driving down the road.
No. Maybe just leave those open. It'll make it brighter on the inside.
Okay. No, I'll leave 1 closed.
Okay.
This is one of the things we installed, which is a net for mosquitoes. To keep out the mosquitoes and the flies here. Actually, the flies are worse than the mosquitoes, at least up in the national forest. So this just magnetizes together. We're still trying to figure out the full install. We didn't get it quite right. I think it needs to be a little bit lower, but it works. Nikki and I are constantly arguing about that. And we also bought 1 more little 1,000 watt portable because when we need to work on the computers, we need to upload stuff, we need power. So this is just an extra backup. So it works with the same extra batteries, which is cool. This is only like a little 1,000 watt thingy. Tables have been working great. The refrigerator, the bed system that we did is really, really great. No real complaints there. We added these neat little lights. They're just little LED strips that magnetized and they turn on automatically. So when we walk in the van, they turn on and light up, which is nice. We also got Starlink and like a magnetic mount for that. It's worked great. Got the ceiling in, all the insulation is done. Everything's been holding up as planned.
And solar?
Solar has been keeping up. Our magnetic idea, while we've been parked here, we put it on the roof, it works great. And then when we're out camping, we can move it around so we can avoid the shade. And that has worked very, very well. We've actually camped in almost freezing temperatures and 90-degree temperatures. And the van, the installation, everything has performed really well. We just have an extra little LED, not LED, well it has an LED light on it, but we have an extra fan that we just sort of blow on us when it's super hot because we camped in Palm Springs and it was really, really hot. And then up in the mountains one day it was snowing and it was almost freezing.
Yeah. So we've had most of the extremes.
Yeah, I think we are officially ready to go down to Baja.
So let's talk Baja 1000, which is Mad Max, but in real life.
Oh my God, it's been one of my dreams since I was a little kid. I remember seeing videos and photos of these Baja trucks just flying down the track and there's people right next to the road and these guys are doing jumps and dust is flying everywhere. It's like all this adrenaline. Ooh.
Yeah, so the Baja 1000 is the oldest, most legendary race through the desert of Mexico, and it is 36 hours of nonstop racing. And I say 36 hours. You're lucky if you do finish it all and in that time frame.
So winning would be awesome, but we are realistic. If we can just finish,
that will be good enough, because it is also considered one of the most dangerous races in the world. So we're not trying to push it and win. We're just hoping to finish.
And no, we're not racing the van. There is no camper van class.
No.
It like starts at the top end with like trophy trucks that are over $1 million, and these things fly. They are, I can't wait
They're
to
insane.
see them
They're like
in
$1
life.
million trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just said that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. She doesn't listen. This is typical wife. She's as soon as I start talking, it's like, "Ee." And then it goes down from there to like multiple different classes. And then our class is the 5-1600, which is the Baja bug. So it's like a bug, but it's slightly upgraded with shocks and stuff.
Yeah, Herbie Hancock would be jealous. Let's just say that.
Yeah. And then from there, it goes all the way down to single person on a motorcycle, and that is like what
Those
we
guys
call
are
the crazy
nuts.
class. Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys are just everything is in your mind. Racing for 20 hours straight through the deserts, up the mountains, along the beach. It's-
20, 30, 40. I mean,
they do
really,
it faster than us.
They do it.
Yeah,
they
we'll be
do it
lucky to finish. Yeah, we don't. Our bug is fast, but he said like most of the time you'll be averaging 40 miles an hour if you're lucky.
Yeah, I mean, because the terrain is insane. You cannot go much faster. We're gonna rattle our brains.
We have neck braces and like harnesses that all hold you in.
Yeah, it's very legit.
Yep, you okay?
I'm fine.
Me too.
So the owner, his name is Peter. You're gonna eventually meet him. He owns the car, and he's been doing this for years.
And the
he's
team leader, Dirty Amigos!
yeah.
What's up?
That is the name of our team, Dirty Amigos. So the race is November 10th through the 16th. So if you happen to be down in Baja, it starts and ends this year in Ensenada. Yeah. So if you want to come down and cheer us on, we would love to see you down there. We will have the van, so you might spot that somewhere, but mostly you can be looking for our car. I don't know if I can reveal the paint job yet, but we are the Dirty Amigos, so you can look for us that way. And then of course we are part of a team. It is not just us.
No. In fact, Nikki and I won't be driving together. So the way that Peter has organized the team is virgins and veterans.
Yeah.
So I'm driving, and there will be a veteran in the car with me, so as my co-driver or navigator. So that way, I don't make too many mistakes.
Into double caution job! No, stay on road!
Truly, it's about the bush repairs. Like you're so likely
To break something.
to break something, or to flip the car, or to get stuck. And so
We have a chase truck with an extra transmission and an extra engine and like all these parts.
yeah, because it's very likely. I mean, there are pit stops and actual crews and tire changes. It is full on legit racing. So we are competing just behind actual professionals. Like everybody in those trucks, those guys are legit and real. The bug class, there's also some people in there that are pro, but this is sort of like you can get in at an amateur level if you've got a team to join. And it just so happens that our friend Hunter
From Uganda. Yeah. I felt some clunks on the reverse, so.
I mean, I can smell the gears grinding.
I know.
I heard him too.
So it's his friend. Hunter was entering, so then he talked us into it. Well, not that it took a lot of talking. He was like, I'm doing the Baja 1000.
We're like,
were
okay, we are too.
Yeah.
Can we? Yes, okay,
Yeah,
good.
we can join the team. Woo. And then I have also recruited my cousin Matt. This is his house. That's also because he is a madman behind the wheels. He's going to be an amazing driver. So we feel like between us virgins plus the veterans, we're going to have an epic team.
And tell about you. She's not driving. She's actually co-driving.
I'm co-driving, so I am a navigator, because
Starting the
you need
race.
2 people in the car and you need a navigator, because it's freaking crazy. And the race is different every single year, and you cannot get off course. Like, you have these virtual check-in points, and if you don't make it to that GPS stop point, you get disqualified anyway. So then there goes the whole race. And it's not a little amount of money that everybody puts in to make the car happen and to make this race happen, and like there's entry fees for all of us. So you would hate to. You want to stay on course. So navigators are important, but I am going to be with the oldest veteran, not in age,
Most
but
experienced,
most
yeah.
experienced. Yeah, and
He's
his
won
name
a
is
couple
Joe.
times. Yeah, jeez.
Joe Holler is the name.
That's his stage
And-
name,
and
we're told.
Yeah, and apparently he is going to make me holler because he drives the fastest and he's the craziest. And we are the start of the race. And that's about as much as I'm going to give you on that. But I am in for one wild ride, and I have been told that if I scream too much, he will disconnect my comms. So.
Sammy, you will wreck the car. You have to stay on road, Sammy, please. Sammy, what are you doing, man?
Oh my God, we are obviously so excited about
Yeah,
it. It's going to be epic. It's, oh geez.
Yeah. So we should be technically
on our way down to the Baja right
now. Yeah, because we've got pre-runs, we've got preparation to do, because you don't just get in the car and drive. You do need to learn a thing or two beforehand, which we've been sort of working up to. I mean, we've been working on this for like at least 8 months now.
Yeah. But we sort of accidentally threw a wrench into all of our plans because we quickly, unexpectedly,
sort of accidentally
bought a boat.
Real quick, before we move on to the boat, you know how it's holiday sale time? Well, today's sponsor, Beam Dream, is having the most insane sale on our favorite nighttime beverage. And you have heard us talk about Dream before because it has been a part of our nighttime routine for about 6 months now. And it has made the biggest difference. Seriously, I have not slept this good in years. And that is because Dream is a tasty beverage that contains natural sleep aids that helps to ease our bodies into rest and helps us stay asleep so that we can wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Most nights we put the kettle on, add a scoop, and within about half an hour I can feel the Sandman tugging at my eyelids, telling me that it is night-night time. And sleep is so incredibly important for our minds and our bodies, and it is hard to function without it. So having Dream to help us fall asleep and stay asleep has been a game changer. So if you have considered giving it a try, now is the perfect time.
All right. No crazy 3 a.m. wake-ups.
Because if you click our link, then Beam Dream is going to give you early access to their Black Friday sale with up to 50% off. But it's only for a limited time and there are limited supplies. And this is their biggest sale of the year and by far the best deal that I have ever shared. So don't miss out. You don't need a coupon code. You just head over to shopbeam.com/wins or click the link down in the description box and the discount code will automatically be applied at checkout. So grab yours before it is gone.
Instead of driving the van down to Baja like we should be doing right now, we are going to hop on a plane very quickly and fly to, spoiler alert, Europe, because that is where our new boat is located.
And we have to very quickly go sign some paperwork, do handover, because it's not, not new boat, it's new to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's happened very fast and it's gonna be a bit chaotic. And because that's where we're headed next, we're not gonna do the boat reveal right now because, well,
we'd rather just show you. We're gonna be there.
Yeah,
we'll just show
we're
you.
gonna be there very soon. So we're just gonna show you, explain the story.
Wrap our heads around exactly what just happened and then tell you the exciting story there. Because I think it will come, it'll be much more exciting to see it than us just tell you about it, right?
Exactly, exactly. We want to show you, like we're just that, it's very exciting.
We still have a lot to figure out.
Yeah, because
hailing port,
registration,
documentation,
insurance, and visas.
Visa's a big one. So you may remember we've already been in Europe quite a bit this year already, and we are only allowed as Americans a maximum of 180 days over a 365-day period.
Yeah, so 6 months within a year. And then you have to wait before you can come back again.
So we've got a lot of math to do to figure out.
Make sure we don't overstay. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. It's going to be a little bit complicated with figuring all of that out, but that's okay.
I know there are tricks. I know there's ways to do it. All above board. We just got to research.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is also why we're very, very happy to have the van.
Yeah.
Because it will serve as our home for the Americas, Mexico and Canada, as we travel and spend our time here in the US, and then the boat will be our home in Europe.
Yeah. And on top of all of that, because while we haven't had a boat of our own, we also set a lot of intentions at the beginning of this year.
I think I might want to go to Antarctica this year.
Oh, okay. I was like, I know for positive.
You want to go, yeah. I'm just putting that out in the world.
1000% I want
Yeah.
to go.
I think we might try to get to Antarctica, and it's probably not going to be in our boat. It needs to be like a real like adventure explorer.
We
sort
will
of
join
boat.
somebody else on
Yeah.
a proper vessel for that. One of you guys, after you watched that video, reached out and was like, hey, if you are wanting to do Antarctica, then you need to talk to my mom.
That's
Yeah.
not something you hear every day.
No.
You want to go to Antarctica? Call my mom.
Yeah, exactly. But so he sent us her Instagram, and turns out her name is Catherine Hugh, and she is an amazing sailor.
Super inspirational, yeah.
Yes, and we're so excited to be able to go to Antarctica with her. It is official. We are going because she runs these bespoke trips where she takes people to Antarctica, including like Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
She's taken him to Antarctica.
And we're not talking about like a lot of people. We're talking like 5
Yeah, it's a,
small groups.
it's a 61-foot aluminum ice-rated
Ice-rated.
ship with an aero rig.
Have you ever heard of an aero rig? I had never heard of an aero rig.
No, it is the wildest rig that looks so cool.
It's a mast that rotates, and the Genoa, if you can call it that, is attached to the
Anyway,
mast.
it looks really wild. It's supposed to be incredibly easy to sail, actually, and it's made for like easier handling and also freeing up deck space, which is why she can fit a whole bunch of kayaks on a 61-foot sailing vessel, and also just to be able to sail Antarctica.
Yeah.
That is huge because most of the time it's on bigger ships, or even if it's a small cruise ship, it's still a cruise ship with a lot of people. So going with a small, intimate group, first of all, you get to go where you want and do what you want.
Oh my God, the videos we've seen, like we've talked to a couple outfitters and they're like, oh, you can't even sit on the ground when you're in Antarctica. And then like the videos that I've seen on her website, it's like people walking on and then penguins coming to the people and they're just, oh.
Yeah,
God.
but skiing,
Yeah.
kayaking,
Yeah.
you know,
Ice
and
climbing and
Yeah.
hiking and
but that's the thing is so it's like whatever adventure you want to go on, that's sort of the adventure that her crew takes you on. But not only that, we're going to be there. So our trip total is like 27 days. That's a long time. That is the longest trip, but that's also because they can get up into the Antarctic Peninsula in places that big boats can't go.
yeah, most of the big boats we were looking at, they would spend 2, 3,
5.
maybe 5 days in the actual Antarctica Peninsula.
And then you're sort of making your way back because the journey there and back just takes a little bit of time. So the trip that we have set up with her is really unique because we'll be taking a cruise ship over. That's just so that we can get there a little bit faster. And then we get off the cruise ship as soon as we hit the peninsula, get transferred to Icebird,
Yeah.
and then spend 2 weeks exploring Antarctica, like in the actual Antarctic Peninsula. She's like, oh, it's going to be whale soup because this is going to be in February, March timeframe.
Little baby penguins all hungry because they're all out and like walking and feeding and
Yeah. It's supposed to be pretty incredible at that time. I mean, it's incredible anytime, but
She's like, the skiing might not be quite as good because it's the end of
Later.
the season. We're like, I don't care. I could just, if I can ski in Antarctica, like how many
how
people
cool
get
is
to do that?
Exactly. But also, you have to pick your time of year. Yeah, because it's like there's different stuff happening at different parts of the season, and every single one of them is amazing. So, you know, maybe we'll go again. But
This
anyway.
is where we need your help. Nikki and I are having this argument about, well, what do we really want to focus on? What do we really want to do? And I'm like, are we going to do an ice bath? Are we going to jump in? How long can we swim? She's like, I'm not going in. I'm like, yes, you are. You have to. But
I don't know. I guess I'm more into like the other stuff. I'm like, yes, we can do a polar plunge, whatever. But it's also just really cold and it's hard to get warm again. I don't know. It
What-
sounds miserable to me.
what do you find curious? I mean, we have this an extended time.
Yeah.
What talks to you? What have you not
Is
seen online?
Is it the kayaking?
Yeah.
Is it spending more time on land? Is it the,
The
seals?
hiking,
Is
the
it
seal-
the
yeah.
Anyway, you can check out her website.
Yeah.
It will kind of tell you a little bit more about our trip. You'll be able to get a feel for it. But I'm curious, what do you want us to focus on? You tell us, and we'll definitely make that kind of a bigger part of
one of our adventures.
That's
yeah.
right.
We'll probably make 2 or 3 videos because we got to do a boat tour. We got to tour the cruise ship that we're on because it's like this small cruise.
Yeah,
it's not even like a
everything
big
about
cruise
like the
ship. Yeah.
ships are really interesting to us, especially Icebird, because that's like a very unique boat to be able to do that type of adventure. It's set up in a really interesting way. So it's even for us, it's like 2-part one part adventure and one part education, because I want to see and learn how they're running the ship, because these are the types of latitudes we want to explore in our new boat. So I'm learning.
And Icebird is a Dutch-built aluminum ship.
We'll leave it at that. And
And then I think the most interesting part for me will be crossing the Drake Passage, something I never ever thought I would do, because I do sometimes get seasick.
and the Drake Passage
It's like
is
the Mount Everest of sailing.
Exactly. It is extreme latitudes, which comes with some extreme weather, and waves can get as big as skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Like, quite literally, waves can get as big as skyscrapers. So, not that she is going to obviously probably put us in that situation. The whole idea of taking people back and forth is to have a good experience.
Yeah.
You might endure some weather, but you're picking your weather window. So we probably won't see that. If we pick a good weather window, we definitely won't, but it still can be a very gnarly stretch of water. So while we are taking a cruise ship there and exploring on
We
Icebird,
are sailing back.
we are sailing it back to Ushuaia from there. So it's the whole thing of it is just so exciting. We can barely contain ourselves. And so it's all kind of coming up so quickly.
Things we've been planning for almost an
year.
entire year are just all crashing together. So,
We were excited to share all of it
Yes.
with you.
I forgot to ask, does anybody have storage that's covered in Southern California?
For the van. Yes, because
I am literally trying to find a place here and I cannot.
because we need to store the van while we are at the boat. And then because we're going to be coming back and forth, because we will go, we come back.
Yeah.
And then
And then
we're
Antarctica,
and then
and then we come
Antarctica,
back.
and then
Yeah.
we'll probably come back, and then it'll be back. And
Yeah.
Yep.
This community is like, it's everything, and that's how we got introduced for Icebird.
Yeah.
That's how we've learned so many things. So anyway, thank you guys
we're excited about all the things.
very much.
Baja 1000, the new boat,
Yes.
going to Antarctica. It's going to be a pretty insane year ahead. We're looking forward to it all. We're so grateful that you've been with us throughout this whole wild roller coaster that has definitely been the last couple of years. But we feel like, I don't know, like things have kind of
Renewed spirit of excitement.
Yeah.
We have a home. We have a home.
but also just so many things on
Yeah.
the horizon that are just, we've checked a lot of things, and it's a lot of epic adventures, more than we've ever been on before. Anyway, now I'm
Okay.
rambling. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
For watching. Thank you for being a part of it. Lots of exciting things coming up. Can't wait to show you the new boat.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, you
Can't
should
leave the
get it.
door open.